If you're experiencing delays in sending or receiving emails, it could be caused by several factors, ranging from server issues to misconfigurations on your email client. Below is a comprehensive guide to help you diagnose and resolve common causes of delayed email delivery. Step 1. Check your internet connection. Before diving into more complex solutions, make sure that your internet connection is stable. Email services really rely on a stable connection to send and receive emails, so if your connection is intermittent, that could definitely be the cause of delays. Here's what you can do. Check your Wi-Fi or Ethernet connection. And, just to be sure, try loading websites or other online services to see if your connection is working properly. Step 2. Verify your email server status. Sometimes email delays can be caused by issues with your email provider's servers. This could be temporary maintenance, server overload, or even an outage. What you need to do is check your email provider's status page or maybe their social media for any ongoing outages or service interruptions. For example, you can look up Gmail status, Outlook status, or Yahoo Mail status. Step 3. Check your email client settings. For Outlook or other email clients, incorrect email client settings can result in delays, especially if the app struggles to sync with the email server. So, you'll want to check your account settings in your email client, like Outlook, Thunderbird, or Apple Mail. Make sure the incoming and outgoing mail server settings are correct. It's best to use IMAP for incoming mail and SMTP for outgoing mail, since IMAP allows for better syncing across devices. Also, make sure your email client is set to check for new emails frequently. Now, for Gmail or other web-based email clients, check if there's an issue with your browser, like cookies, cache, or extension issues. Try clearing your browser cache or even using a different browser to see if that helps. Step 4. Review email delivery settings. If you're sending an email but it's delayed, it's important to review the email delivery options. You know, sometimes large attachments or emails packed with lots of multimedia, like videos or images, might get delayed or even fail to deliver. So try sending a simpler email with no attachments to see if the issue still happens. And if you are sending large attachments, it's a good idea to use cloud storage like Google Drive or Dropbox to share files instead of sending them directly. Step 5. Check spam or junk folders. Emails might get delayed or redirected to spam or junk folders, which causes you to miss them or delay their visibility. Go ahead and check your spam, junk, and other filtered folders for any missing emails. And if you spot any false positives, be sure to mark them as not spam to help prevent future delays. Step 6. Adjust email filters. Sometimes, email delays happen because certain filters or rules are applied to your incoming or outgoing emails. These could be causing emails to be delayed or placed in different folders. So, check any filters or rules set in your email client and make sure they're not inadvertently delaying or misplacing messages. For Gmail, you can go to Settings and then Filters and Blocked Addresses. For Outlook, just check the rules under File and Manage Rules and Alerts. Alright, step 7 is to check for DNS issues. Emails really depend on Domain Name System, or DNS, settings to route properly. If there's an issue with your DNS settings, email delivery might be delayed or even fail altogether. So what you want to do is run a DNS check to make sure your DNS is resolving email servers correctly. You can use a tool like MXToolbox for this. Just input your email domain, like @yourdomain.com, and check for any errors in the DNS records. Step 8 is to contact your email provider's support. If none of the previous solutions have worked, it could be time to reach out to your email provider's support team. Here's what you should do. Provide them with the time when the delay occurred, any error messages or patterns you've noticed, and the steps you've already taken to troubleshoot. Most providers have dedicated email support teams that can dig into server-side issues for you. Step 9 is to check for blacklisting issues, especially if you're the sender. If your emails are consistently delayed or just not being delivered, it might be because your email address or domain has been blacklisted by spam filters. So go ahead and use a tool like MXToolbox Blacklist Check to see if your email server is on any blacklists. If you find out you've been blacklisted, follow the removal instructions provided by the blacklist. You may need to adjust your email sending practices or even contact the blacklist administrators to get things sorted out. Step 10. Check email queues, and this one's just for admins. If you're an email administrator, you'll want to check if the emails are stuck in a queue. Sometimes emails can get stuck in the mail queue if the server is overloaded or there's some kind of issue with processing the message. So what you need to do is check the mail queue and try to force processing, or if needed, clear the queue. For example, in a Linux or Unix environment, you can check the queue using commands like mailq or postqueue-p for postfix. And for Exchange Server, you can check the queue right from the Exchange Admin Center. Step 11. Test with another email account. If you're only experiencing delays with emails sent from one specific email address, it's really helpful to test with another account to see if the issue is with the sender's server or your own. The action here is to send an email to and from different email addresses, like from Gmail to Outlook, to help identify if the problem is isolated to a specific service. Step 12. Update your email client or software. Outdated software can sometimes cause email syncing issues or delays, So make sure that your email client or app is running the latest version. The action here is to check for updates for your email client or app. For Outlook, go to File, then Office Account, and then Update Options. For Thunderbird, go to Help, then About Thunderbird, and click Check for Updates. Step 13. Enable two-factor authentication, or 2FA. Some email providers, like Google and Microsoft, might delay or even block emails as a security precaution when suspicious activity is detected. The action to take is to enable 2FA on your email account to help prevent delays due to security concerns. Step 14. Use an alternative email provider, but only as a last resort. If the problem keeps happening and you've explored all the other options, you might want to consider switching to a more reliable email provider or using a secondary email account temporarily. Just a few final thoughts. Email delays can definitely be frustrating, but most issues can be resolved with a bit of troubleshooting. Start with the basics, like checking your internet connection and email client settings, then move on to more advanced steps, such as checking DNS settings or reaching out to support. And don't forget to keep an eye on the server status page of your email provider. If you need more help with any specific step, feel free to ask.